alive. Ooh, let's get the fork out of the way. What the fork? Oh, hey guys. Is it gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work. That's kind of funny. Can't see on the display, so I can see it okay. Hey, so hey, yeah, I'm gonna do some drawing today, so. Yeehaw. I'm gonna do some basic. I'm gonna take a couple whacks at it first, because right now I don't even know how to do this. So I'm that guy in the band with that bandana. Name's James Burdan. Nice to meet you guys. These are my hands. As messed up as they are, I cleaned them for playing, though I still have my own problems. Oh yeah. Today we're going to be doing some random drawing because I'm bored out of my mind. So I don't even know how to start this pose. Actually, even the blue pen. So I want to go. So, I'm also going to have to use the bathroom in the middle of all this. So I'm going to have the leg coming off the sketch here, so first we need to do the hip systems. Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm going to move this hand over here because this arm looks better over here. And I want this hand to be right about here. And we're going to go here and here. Okay. So now we have where the eyes are going to be, so we're going to go. And realization of the hair is going to be. Let's get that all cleaned up. And right. We're going to change pencils now. Let's go with the red. No, I need to sharpen the red. Hang on. I haven't used it in a little time, so it doesn't always work like I want it to. So now we're going to do the hair, which is going to be. I want to do direct part because it's a 90s style character. Get that little bit of fringe back there. Highlight those ears. Create a sin part. Give that cowlick character and over. Now we're going to do the eyes. And it ain't nearly as good as the guy that does Blade Devil. He's like awesome at it. I'm nowhere near his skill level when it comes to animation drawing. So, okay. So we have the generalization of what he's going to look like. We're going to put some little soul up in them eyes. So they call that little part of it. I don't know what you actually call it. Call it specularity, actually. But these details are just being hammered out as they go. I don't know if you can see it. That's what I'm working on right now. I need to actually have the camera readjust something, so hold on a second. And I have a pencil on my mouth. They say don't put your pencil in your mouth, but I need to adjust some things here because this is not holding what I want it to. Alright. Suck it. There we go. You can see what I'm doing here. Lower the exposure some. Balance is good. The contrast is a little. Right. So yeah, basically I use multiple colors for everything I do. What you're looking at now is basically my red sketch. Actually, I need to put another one in here. I'll eventually put black over these, actually. Okay, so that part's done. I'm going to do clothes next, which will be pretty simple and straightforward. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah, that's what I'm up to. I did the face. Let's go with a little bit of darker color over here. So I have an idea how I'm going to do this. I'm sorry if I'm kind of a little flustered right now, but this is the way we have it right now. So basically the character right now, it's got a simple pose to it. Very anime-esque style. So we're going to put let's try an imperialistic style uniform, but not like hardcore German style. So we're going to go with a here, over, and we're going to have it cut off at the arms because it looks good. See, like that. So yeah. And the arms are going to be basically pretty much rolled up for the most part, so we're going to add a couple cylinders to that. That's how I visualize everything. So okay, and then we're going to take this, and then we're going to, let's see here, well, I'm going to lop it off of the fucking belt here, because why not? It'll look better this way. It looks very much kind of like the style that I started off with, like this. I'm not sick, by the way. I can't get sick. Let's just say that I've been inside so long that even if I did get sick, I'd be okay. So now we're going to make a little bulge in that arm. We're going to make a little bit of thin arms. Boost the thickness here, but now we're going to put some like weights on it because that's the type of person he is. I don't know how to do with hands. So we're going to do the same over here. Let's do that and I'll get to the hands in a second when I think it out. And away we go. So you got 1, 2, make a fold here, zip in, and direct that one in. So what I just added to it is this. That face needs a little work. I'll do it in the final drafting though. So we're gonna add some details up in the clothing. So we'll do that right here now. And now I want that sash to actually cover the next piece of it all. And we're going to make it a little more, go down the, so stop at the head. We're going to do, this is the hard part, I don't know how to do hands very well, so I'm going to have to do another pen. So I'm going to do a lighter pencil this time because I want to make sure I have it done right. Here's this one. I'll sharpen it since I haven't used it in a couple days. So now we're going to use a light pencil. This is basically like a sky blue, I think it is. A Burma? I don't know. So I'm going to go up and actually no, let's do this. Have the fingers go inwards, pinky, single finger. Get that straightened up just a little more. Put this little palm in there. See, that's how I did the hand real quick. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there it goes. And the next hand will be pointing upwards, and it'll be palm first. So palm. So now we're going to go and do a palm cross, start points for each one of them. So I'm going to keep doing the loop. Spinning right there, coming down. Right. This needs some tweaks, but that's okay. Just shrink this one a little more, make it a little more tensed. Okay, so we got that. We pretty much now have the basic look I want to go with. I might need to tweak that arm and hand a little more. Make the thumb a little better. Get a double thumb there. Right. So we now have the primaries for everything. We're going to tweak the face, and then as we go, let's see, we're going to ink it now. So I don't know what type of pen I should use here, because I have two different types. So I basically use a difference between hashtag not sponsored first and foremost, two different types of pens. I have a gel pen, which I use sometimes because it's just easier to write through. And then I don't know what type of pen this is, because I've been using them for so long. I have no clue if it's the right type of pen or not, but if I need to fill something, I averagely this is lines, this is normally for filling. Because these are a dime a dozen, these SOBs, not so much. But yeah. Let's see if we can get a test on that. Looks like the tip is going out again. Yep, the tip is gone. I have 5 of them, so I should be super okay here. Let's see what this one is. You always test your pens, by the way, before you actually use them. That's what I do at least. So, with this type of pen, it has a problem with what's called smearing. I have to be careful on how I do it as I go down. So, yeah. Oh, and you start with a scratch of that. Come on. Oh, come on, don't start like this. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Okay, I'll choose the other pen. Test it. You always test your pens in the corners, that's what I do. Alright. Oh, piss off, you little shit. Oh my god, I'm running out of pens again. Is the one I was using earlier? Let's keep this. Yep, that's it. Cool. So now I can just go. Swirl over that. This also allows me to do some work on the stuff. Okay, so let's go back to this. Correct that one little mistake there. Correct the face a little there. Okay. I know it looks really weird, But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't have like super amounts of pens. Matter of fact, I don't even know how to use the other pens. I kind of just use this stuff. Okay. Stray hair. Okay, turning the paper now. That's one. This stuff also smeared, so I gotta be really careful with it also. Unfortunately, I have a lazy hand, so all my stuff touches the paper for the most part. See, I keep turning it around because it's just easy to get at. Its ear. And we're going to change what that's at because I want it to go up towards the head and then down. The head needs to be modified. I can always do stuff like that when it comes down to Photoshop. Oh my god, pen, don't die on me, please, motherfucker. It's probably because the fucking pens I'm using are shit. The color pencils I have are shit. They're kind of a mix between a crayon and a freaking color pencil. Let's bulk that arm up. And we'll keep that here, but we're going to dent it in some. Make it look a little more worn properly. Oh, come on, don't be a dick. I have to do what's called a feather roll, and I hate doing that. By the way, a feather roll is when you strike a ballpoint pen, and then you slowly try to find a point where it actually picks up, and then you adjust for it. You adjust for what you just did. So like this I'm doing right now, where it's kind of has to be done because that fucking pen just screws me over a lot. And we'll put some light stitching in here. Okay, so what happened was I started with what's called a basic rough draft, and then I moved on to general stuff. That's what the purple was. That was clothing I did first. Hair is normally the face or what the character looks like, and that's what basically how I do it. I've never gone to school for this stuff, so I kind of still have a proportion error issue. If I could have someone build proportions for me, that'd be great, but I can't. That would be classified as cheating in my mind. But I cheat in video games at the time, so fuck it. Okay. Got the light scratch that one again. You're be a dick, aren't you? Stop being a penis. Pen, stop being a penis. I need you to. Why does everything fail me when I actually need it most? This is what happens when you're poor, peoples. You literally run out of supplies repetitively. I don't think I used the word literal in the last minute, luckily. All my fucking pens are fucking failing me so hard. Oh my god, they're all fucking failing me. This is what the devil really looks like. When you have the drive, you have the fucking skill set, but then the system goes, nah, fuck you, you can't do this no more. This is what the devil looks like, truly. This is hell for me. Literally, my pen just gave up. Only other pen I have is a felt tip, and I ain't using that sucker. Son of a bitch. I got a cup full of. Nope, fuck that, that's not gonna work. How about you? Let's see if you work. And for how long? When you're poor, you really don't get new stuff. I've been poor for most of my damn life. You'd think I'd get used to this shit. We're gonna make a bulge right here to make it look good. We're going to put a run backwards here and then down. We're going to take a little bulge there and push up. Then we're going to take this arc, continue down, but I want this arc to go split like a so. Okay, I got that mouth finished. Okay, I'm shit when it comes to fucking shadowing. I always have been. I'm gonna do a double boom to that arm of his. What they call the toxic masculinity mark. Fuck you and your damn fucking masculinity bullshit. I don't care if he's toxic masculine. He's also a planet destroyer, so fuck right the hell off. I can actually do that. Reverse my thumb. Mom would be like, that's not normal. I know it's not normal. I don't care. I was playing video games when I was younger and it just happened. Okay. On hole, it's down that way. Make sure these are sealed. Nothing's gonna get inside that. Alright, so I'm gonna turn it now. So now this is what we got so far. That's how it pretty much looks. Big oversized hair like the freaking 90s. That's the era he was born into. If you're not born into, I just roll with it. So. Cowlick is the last thing I need to do at the top here. I'm not using full strokes. See, I'm not using full strokes when it comes down to things, but just I can correct all that in Photoshop or whatever program, or in Carrera. You can correct all that stuff easily. Okay, so I want this here and here. We're just going to put a split there and end it. So now we're going to go up and over like a swoosh. Like water, you know. Something hair's all about. It's always about that pointed look and no chop off. This character pretty much has that. A lot of people in all my art I do, they have similar hair like this because it just gives it that wild nature to it. And it just feels better for me to draw it when it comes down to that. But it's also that wild nature I aim for in my characters. Because in the 90s, everyone was different than anyone. I lived through dodging bullets in my life. I remember there was a massive gang fight at one time where I grew up in California. And these guys were firing randomly. I also had bullets just whiz by my head when I'm just sitting there at the computer. So ridiculous. Elbow, stand up, and do a arm extension. The knot's gonna be the only problem here because I hate doing knots because I basically when I do a knot on the sheath. Sash. That's it. When I do a knot on the sash, I'm gonna get that joke. I'm really not good at them, so I kind of half draw them as it stands. So. See, I'm not really good at drawing knots. I'm really horrible at it. That's just the way I am, though. I have a lot of shortcomings when it comes to my art style. I haven't actually drawn really well in a while because I've been so nervous lately because I've been trying to haven't had much food. I, like many other my friends, we don't get much food. Keep running out of money because of food stamps. Apparently, food is getting more and more expensive to the god awful level where sometimes I can get like 4 meals, and that's it out of my food stamps even. So I'm like, ah, oh, fuck my corpse, and I can't work because my legs don't work well. Can't stand for too long before I shake. Probably should have done gloves for those hands or whatever. By the way, if you guys have a problem with any of my art, I don't know what to say. Literally. Art is art, dude. No one's hurt by it. So if anybody thinks they are, you can fuck right the hell off. Oh, come on, you little fucking prick. Oh, you're not catching me. Everything requires fucking motion. Just do it plain. Okay. I'm not really talented. I'm just a person that has too much free time. That's what it comes down to. Like, I was told by one of my teachers, like, you're talented. I'm like, no, I just have too much free time. It's not talent, it's boredom, dudes. One of my worst teachers was like, he kept exploding my trying to make my ego huge, because he thought that would be the fastest way to get me to do whatever the hell he wanted me to. And I'm like, nah, that won't work. I should have put like a mic or something. Oops, what's up? Oopsie doodle. I have a scanner, but it's like a shitty scanner. I was thinking about scanning this after, so that's why I said that. As I said, I have a scanner from, I believe it's I think it was 05. It still operates after all these years, but it's a scanner that you could get from a bank or something. You get as a hand-me-down from a bank. Well, they changed over up here. And yes, I live in fucking Montana. Is that a problem with that? I'm a mountain man. Well, I'm not a man, what I consider myself. I'm a person. Actually, I'm technically not a person. But we'll just go down that route because it's funny. Haha, funny. Oh, don't be a dick, motherfucker. I'm going to whoop your ass if you keep fucking up like this. That's when I think too quick. I'm going to go to the store and get some time. Oh yeah, the stores are closed right now. Fuck my corpse. But yeah, this is a generalization of the drawing. It doesn't look that good. The head could use some work. So if I was to pop this into Photoshop, I would take the head, I would take the lasso tool, quickly lasso it and turn it a little, and then I would put it on the head, on the neck properly. I do a lot of that work myself because I have to. So it's no one else will fucking do work for me. Yay! No one disrespects me. That's why no one's watching but myself. I love my life. Probably off watching Nick Ricada. Of Ricada Law LLC. A little place in Central Minnesota. Oh, sorry. It's something I've been hearing him say a lot, so I'm like, I want to repeat it because it sounds cool. It's not that I like like Minnesota. It's just I am a person who listens to what he says. And that would be my best Kermit the Frog here impression. Oh my fucking shit, I'm gonna kill someone who made these fucking pens! These are pens or the pencils? One of the beds the fucking pencils. They have a material that flattens out the paper in a way. So wraps it. But yeah. Come on, you shit. Oh my, I have a friend by the way. He's black and he sounds just like me. I'm looking around like, how is my voice coming out of that person? But I'm over here. Oh yeah, this is getting the water already. I have killed 3 pencils today. Yeah. Pens, fuckers. I have to go find a store that's open and go fucking use it. But yeah, this today is a little operation. What do you think? Good? Bad? Meh? As I said, I would take it into Photoshop and correct the head issue. I have a problem with getting the heads and all that stuff properly because, well, simply put, I'm dumb. And I'm okay with being dumb, you know? I'm like one of my other friends, like, he loves being smart. He likes being, lording that over me. I probably should have like an outro or something. That was a pretty quick sketch, actually. I need to correct that one again. I'm going to paste it. By the way, yeah, my thumb actually bends backwards. See? I've been playing video games so much all my life. It's like, that comes in handy, actually, because I have to use just this muscle. And the rest just moves in place. One muscle uses. I used to always, play video games, so it's like, this one doesn't do it as much, but this one doesn't either. You could do it too, kids. I wouldn't suggest it, though. Oh, by the way, there's a soda. It's empty now, though. I'm gonna throw it out tomorrow. I'm waiting for the camera to catch up to me, just to let you all know. So, yeah.